Welcome back to Power Racing League. We are here in Dallas, Texas at the Dallas Superspeedway for the first event of a doubleheader. We will be racing here and then we will be racing at the first ever banked track in Power Racing League history over at Scaletric. And the cars fire off. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will lead them off. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Bubba Wallace will make up the starting grid. This is, of course, the playoffs, so we only have, I believe, 10 drivers. Then we have Chase Elliott, Clint Boyer, William Byron, Martin Truex Jr. After them, we have Ryan Blaney and Ryan Newman, the row of Ryans. And then we have Tyler Reddick and Jimmy Johnson. Those guys will run off the grid, and away they go. Leader 17. It's going to be a quick just start there. We're going to immediately jump into this one. And already some three-wide racing. Blaney's going up the middle with Tyler Reddick pushing him. Bubba Wallace to the lead. Everybody fighting. Bubba gets tapped. Elliott goes for a slide. Blaney to the lead now. And now we have the 12, 8, and 24 working together. And now the 17, 14, 78, 31 will join them. Looks like the 43 and 48 are on the different line. 78 gets a little loose there. 31 goes to the outside, or sorry, to the inside. He'll start pushing with them. And Byron's left out in the middle of nowhere. Blaney's going to run away with Reddick. And they're going to keep going pretty fast here. Caution out, and it's a big wreck. Let's look at the replay real quick. We can't really tell what happened. That's the only camera angle of it. But it looks like everything just goes crazy. Two guys repairing it. Truex, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Newman are all out of this race. Clint Boyer and William Byron will repair their cars. Bad day for all four of those drivers. They will not have a chance to win here today until the doubleheader. And the tracks, we're going to see some speedy dry pit down and some pit stops. Tyler Wright going into his stall first. Blaney getting... We're all getting 4 tires and fuel is what it sounds like. Oh no! Reddick's going to hit Boyer. That's not good. And now you're on board with Bubba Wallace. Blaney will get the lead out of pit road. Who's going to be in second, though? Chase Elliott going to provide a battle, and William Byron having issues with that car. Clint Boyer also having some issues. Byron is getting pushed to the garage. He's done. That car's not going to continue, unfortunately. He's up on the tow truck. We'll see the choose cone. Blaney chooses the inside, Elliott chooses the outside, Boyer chooses the inside, Bubba and Reddick will both choose the outside. Tyler Reddick immediately losing the draft though on the restart. He's going to pull it to the infield. He's done. That's day over. 4 drivers remain. Field's quickly shrinking. Blaney will continue to lead them through turn 2. Nothing too exciting to report as it's just single file racing right now. Really want to see what Blaney does as we're going on board. Does he continue to block? Does he try to fall back and gain a slingshot? What does he do? And he's about to lead us onto the final lap, it looks like. Gets over the bump there. He'll lead us on to the next lap, looks like. And, yep. He'll lead us on to the next lap. Still single file racing, nothing too exciting. Blaney and Boyer. Oh, and they split up. Chase Elliott and Bubba Wallace. Elliott goes to the inside. No, he goes to the outside and hits Bubba Wallace. They're both in the wall hard. Boyer cuts a tire. Oh, no. No, that's a bad one. Hits that inside wall hard. Chase Elliott and Bubba Wallace both wreck as well. Hard hits for both of them. And then Clint Boyer's on his side. Looks like Blaney will just have to finish up this lap. Clint Boyer taken away in an ambulance very quickly. There's that car. Blaney will finish up his lap, though, and he'll win it. That's what happens. It just looks like the Chevys do not have the best nose for that. Looks like Bubba Wallace goes to push Chase Elliott, and Chase Elliott just gets hit at a bad angle and goes to the inside. Blaney almost got hit by Boyer's car, but he's going to do some burnouts instead here in Dallas. And there he goes into victory lane. A smoking car wins it. That'll be his second win of the season and second win of his career. Good driver right there. So good win by him, and we're immediately heading on to Scaletric's. You can see this is a literal Scaletric's track with banking angled at, I believe, 10 degrees. So not the steepest banking in the world, but pretty steep. Excited to see what that banking does to the drivers. You can see them actually being used for the right purpose right there. And a cat has invaded the booth. Cat is now leaving the booth, I think. As I'm sure you can hear, that cat is not leaving the booth. So we're getting ready to race here in Scaletrics. The cat has now left the booth. Hopefully it's left the booth. Oh, and now it's getting into trouble. But now we immediately head on to our starting grid now. Jimmy Johnson and Chase Elliott will make up the front row, followed up by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and William Byron. Then we'll have Bubba Wallace and Martin Truex Jr. Then we'll have Ryan Blaney and Ryan Newman. Then Ryans again end up in the same row. And then we will have Tyler Reddick. Clint Boyer is injured. He will not be competing in this race, and you can see him packing it up before he even gets here. So he will not be racing today. Jimmy Johnson will take us to the green flag. And going into turn 1, and Chase Elliott will take the lead, and he'll go ahead and block Johnson. Good battle there behind him. Tyler Reddick. Newman will be in last place. Elliott's running, getting quite the run. Jimmy Johnson's trying to catch up with him, though. Oh, and we have a slide. Tyler Reddick, no caution. No caution still. Does hit that outside wall, though, and we'll have to get repaired. Chase Elliott will lead us down into turns 3 and 4. Johnson falling quite a bit back. They have a 5-car length gap between Elliott and Johnson, and that gap is quickly shrinking. Though they're going wild, they're blocking. Oh! Excuse me. And now we have a Lance Stroll move as the camera will cut to Tyler Reddick just limping around the racetrack. Blaney and Elliott now in a battle. Sash Jr. there. Oh, and we have a slide. Caution, rain. Oh, no. It's the same spot where Tyler Reddick got loose. I wonder if that might have... Whoa! Johnson came out of nowhere. I'm wondering if that slide might have been caused by the rain. But it's coming down pretty heavy here. Tyler Reddick has spun out on pit road. Blaney, he's at that outside wall a ton. Johnson got issues. Elliott slides to a stop without hitting anything, but we'll go for a rain break real quick. Now's the perfect time to talk to you about Flyer Racing League, I guess, because we're going to be testing that during this break. Flyer Racing League, if you did not know, it just got the signups for the first official season, and we just have to do some track testing. That's it. So, if you want to help us with the design of this track, go ahead. We'd love that. But you can just see it is a very fast track. Very, very fast. So, well, nothing really too much to say about it. Just hope you enjoy it. Because we are having our first official season. After this first season of Power Racing League, the Cup Series is over. The rain has now passed, though. We'll also be talking about some other series that we will reveal in the season finale. So the rain has cleared. Elliott and Bubba, only two guys staying out there. Johnson, Byron, both in pit road. Oh, and then there's Ricky Starks Jr., Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney. He hit a ton on the outside wall. Ryan Newman, and then Tyler Reddick. Reddick might have gotten safe just because he was on pit road. They are drying the track real quick, though. Byron will be starting in last place. We have Stenhouse, Truex, Blaney, and somebody else that I didn't quite get a chance to see out of this race. Chase Elliott, here's his onboard as he leads us down into turns 1 and 2 and leads us out of the turns as well. And he's just walking away with it. Johnson will have to go low to let Bubba by. Jimmy Johnson will now actually block Bubba Wallace, and then two more guys right behind them. Quite the good battle going on behind him, but cameras cannot stick to him. That's how close Tyler Reddick and William Byron are getting as we go back onto Elliott's onboard. Chase Elliott, he's been on fire today. I'll give him that. Whoa, and we have a wreck on the final lap. William Byron and Tyler Reddick collide. We'll have to go off the track. Chase Elliott will lead us out of turn 4, though, and lead us to the line. He wins it at Scaletric. And that is our second playoff driver. As you can see that massive gap. He just walked away with this one today. Come on, go burn it down, buddy. There we go. Chase Elliott with his third win, the most of any driver. And you can see the confetti on his car. He's won so many times now. That's his third win of his Power Racing League career. But now we head on to the season finale later on, Big B Coffee Raceway. Hope you all enjoy that. But for now, this is Power Racing League signing off. Bye.